Hi guys. Hello. Yeah, I'm not in my normal space today, for sure. I'm in this space, or am I? I feel like I'm a little out there today. Like, whoo, had some like real strong feelings coming in this morning, like energy feeling. Like I wanted to stay in bed. I am here. I'm totally here. I'm gonna be traveling soon though. Between today or tomorrow, I have the added opportunity, because I did this before, is to go into someone's homemade pyramid for the new moon here in Mount Shasta. So I'm trying to find out if that's something I want to do or if I want to get on the road and get going. There's a new moon, so it's the opportunity to step into your newness, right? Yeah, the pyramid is awesome. It was really off the cuff when I went the first time, and it was right before the sacred womb class that I was doing, and like everything was leading into darkness, right? The cave, before that was the pyramid, then it was like going into the womb space and connecting with the earth that way. So yeah, really exciting. And a lot of darkness, but a different kind of darkness, that kind of darkness that's like sultry and cozy and like that don't want to get out of bed because it just feels so good. And I haven't had one of those in a while. It's more like I get up at a certain point. I'm still a stay there for a while person. Like it takes me an hour. Does it take you guys a long time to get out of bed? I like to have like an hour of just laying there, really. So yeah, you should write things down that no longer, oh yeah, write things down that no longer serve you. And then you can rip it up, you can burn it up. And you can also write about your newness, like you said. Yeah, write about your newness. We talked about the new human a little bit. And so yeah, I was asked about the new human, and can you hear that? I'm at a hardware store. I was like, I need to be somewhere with good signal so it doesn't cut in and out. So the new human, we are actually all the new human. We are all evolving into that new human, like the 3-eye atlas energies. There was someone yesterday that I was listening to, and she's into tarot cards, astrology. So she was talking about her journey and how she didn't necessarily feel that she possibly had free will. And it turned out to be true. Like, she was kind of initiated by a contract that she put in place before she came to Earth that said, okay, you're gonna kind of give up your free will because we need you to do these jobs and we need you to kind of be the liaison for this information, which that's really cool. But she talked about the new human, and she talked about the 4 elements. There's more than 4 elements, 5 elements. She's got this book, and if I can find the book, then I will post it in the link below. So yeah, the new human, that's all of us. Now, I myself, when I step into the new, like I know it. It's go time. Like I'm confident, I'm moving forward, and I'm feeling that newness. Like it's happening. We're all like, by the way, constantly renewing. Every cell in our body, our skin cells, everything is renewing overnight as we sleep. So anything that you think that you might be holding on to from the past, it's literally the past. Like you're not holding on to it anymore. Now it is possible to hold on to those emotions in your cellular structure. So that is why it is important as we become the new human and kind of upgrade ourselves, that we do search out those modalities or possibly those, those people that help with the wounds, with releasing those emotional wounds from the cellular structure. I mentioned, I think before, or to somebody else, sorry, throat chakra, that I went to maybe 2, maybe 3 different trauma retreats, and 2 of them I got to like get physical and actually, and I'm not a physical person. I'm not a person that swears. I'm not, I just, I don't. I'm more of a withdraw. Like that's what I used to do. I used to withdraw and I used to get quiet. And that's what us not using our throat chakra, by the way, which is clearing out for me. Every time I'm on here, it's like either I'm partially singing or I'm talking to you guys and it's just releasing. So I think that this YouTube live process that we're on this journey together is exactly what's happening right now. My throat is clearing out just by talking to you guys about this information. So it's just not me helping you. You guys are helping me as well, which is really awesome. Co-creation is what's happening right now. So, yeah, this lady talked about the elements. Are you air? Are you up here? Are you floaty? Are you fire? Are you go, 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 go all the time? I knew this one friend that she couldn't take a break. Like if there was a break, she was looking for someone to like fill it, or something to fill it, like schedule, 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 schedule. And you could see the repercussions in her body, in her life, from not pausing, not finding that stillness. And then we got water, which is more flowing, right? What did she say about water? Water is able to kind of take things and then leave them and go on to the next thing. And there are shadows and lights to both of them. I will post her video down below so that you guys can connect with her information. It was an interview podcast by this guy named Emilio something or other. Really great guy. Just went to Egypt. So you'd be getting doubly the Egypt energies because I was in Egypt last 12/12. And it'll be interesting to see where I am this year for 12/12. Oh yeah, I sent it to Pac-Man. See, he agrees. Good video. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, they really did have great chemistry, for sure. She said that they were of a similar sign and had similar things in houses or sun risings. I don't know a lot about that. I just hear the terms and I kind of take them in. So, yeah, the new human, this is what it's about. We're in a new moon. So the new moon generally is about, what are you stepping new into? Can you write them down like it's already happened, like it's already done? I don't think I played that song for you guys. I don't have it today because I don't have my other tech with me. But yeah, it's already done. It's like a spring in your step. It's like a rainbow over your head. The worlds align and all is divine. It's kind of what the song's about. And the actual thing, I don't know if it's AI generated, but it's called the Queen of Manifestation. So kings and queens of manifestation we are, because the new human is all about syncing back up with that balance of the feminine and the masculine. Here we come back to that. It all comes back to that because originally our origins, when we came here, we had that balance between the feminine and the masculine. It took eons for that to fall out of place. And it took just as much time for like the Earth's vibration to also lower. And it was harder for us to pull ourselves back out. Once we, I don't want to say we dragged down the Earth, but it's kind of what happened. Like there were different parts of us that were playing around with energies, bioengineering, doing these different things that basically like cut off the connection to source energy, like diminished it, I would say. Diminished it. Not really cutting it off because it's always there. It's always here within you. But because they had it, they had all these abilities. They had the ability to think about that. What if you didn't have to eat food anymore? Like part of this earth experience is nice that we have food that we get to taste and it's like really, really good. Or drinks that are really, really good. But what if that were a choice? What if it was like, I'm not actually eating this because I'm hungry. I'm just going to eat this to experience the flavor, the sensation, as it goes down you're in your mouth, tasting it. A lot of us don't even taste our food. You know, it's really important. So back then, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and prior to that, we received all the nutrients, the amino acids, vitamins, everything we needed. We received from either the light of energy or from the plants themselves that surrounded us. Take a moment for that, because as we talk about our clair senses, that's something you can do on a daily basis. Wherever you are, there's nature, right? Even in New York City, there's big Central Park, right? You can go and you can talk to a tree, just sit there. You don't have to talk out loud. We don't need to have people thinking you're crazy. But if no one's around, you can kind of whisper. You can just telepathically connect, give compliments to that which is before you. That goes for the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the people in front of you. Give compliments. I just told this guy how much I appreciated him because he helped me with my windshield wipers. All this time, I've never put on my own windshield wipers. And it was a balance too. It was me up there on my truck, but then it was them down below trying to figure out the mechanism, and it all worked out great, right? And I told him how much. I was like, wow, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for, assisting. Like, he wasn't just watching. He was actually stabilizing it. There we go with the masculine again, creating a foundation and a stable stability for the feminine, right? That's healthy masculinity in action right there. When you choose to help someone, sometimes it's a taking over, sometimes it's not a taking over. It just depends on what's happening exactly. And hopefully the partner that you're collaborating with has some clear signs too. Either you notice that they don't notice that they need to possibly just step back a little bit and allow and release, or it's that other counterpart saying, wait a second here, I have someone who can help me. Why don't I just allow it? If I'm struggling, why don't I just allow it? If I'm not struggling, hey, cool, let's do this together, right? And it's a fine balance when you find that and the feminine and the masculine come together, right? And I'm talking about whatever gender you are, because it could be two males coming together, and that's happening as well, that dynamic, there's always someone that may be more in their feminine and more in their masculine. I just watched what I felt like was a very good short on it's a controversial topic of the transgender, multigender definitions and children and raising children. This came up when they were just two men or two women raising children. There was this whole it's not healthy thing from those that didn't agree with it, right? And there are also, now it's happening with more polyamorous that are choosing to be together, right? And it's happening with polyamorous that is also possibly, in this particular case, it was two men that defined themselves more with the feminine. They wore feminine clothes, and a female that defined herself more as a male, wearing male clothes, right? So, and then how that works in their family. And I was impressed with the neutrality that they held, because apparently they're getting a lot of very negative comments on it. I will say that I said this in a different video, this is occurring more often because adults who are having children are becoming more aware of giving children choice. This is in education currently. Like they're allowing them not to go to public school and get homeschooled, road schooled, unschooled, whatever you want to call it. I went through those different phases with my son, and now he's chosen to go to public school. So I'm like, all right, I've given you a good foundation. I'm just gonna, hey Canada, how you doing? I'm so glad you showed up. I'm in my car today because I'm gonna be traveling soon to Colorado. So yeah, that's what's going on. There's this transforming of what we believe should be feminine and masculine. And that could be on a physical level, and that could be on a spiritual level, right? But whatever the physicality is, I always told this to people, you know, I always didn't know why it was such a big deal. Even the men that I was in a salon with, and they would be extra feminine. One time I went over to his house, and I went in his closet for something, and I was like, dude, what is this? And he's like, what? This was my thing that I wore for the thing. And I was like, this is a tampon dress. And he's like, what? And I'm like, ew. That's all I have to say is, ew. I was like, not even the feminine, not even a girl would wear a tampon dress. Or I don't think she would. It's like not something that we, yeah. I'm like, I think you're trying a little too hard for that feminine aspect to like show that you're a male with a feminine, more of a feminine energy. I'm like, you don't have to try so hard. Maybe that's some of you. You don't have to try so hard to be that, to show that. And I think we're figuring it out, right? We're figuring it out. And hey, everybody. And thank you for coming. And yeah, we're figuring it all out, all that stuff. We're getting in balance with our feminine and our masculine. And so I don't really have a side on it. I'm just noticing. I'm taking note of the different things that are arising for people. And we're being asked to step more into here. Here is where it all is. So, you know, pay attention to that today. There were a couple cards that came up today. Let me see if they're here. Okay, I didn't actually bring those ones, so apparently that's not the one to come up. I'm gonna go into these ancient stone cards, and I'm gonna ask, what is it that is needed for the feminine and the masculine at this time? That's what I'm gonna ask. Yes, yes. Are all living in energy bodies, live in the moment, practice moderation wherever we can, all our energy, body, live the moment, moderation wherever you can. Totally, you got it. Absolutely, that's what it's about. Wow, okay. So great questions for the cards today. Is there a question that you guys want me to ask for the cards specifically? I'm just curious. Instead of me asking the question, would you like to participate? What are some questions? I kind of had a feeling you guys would kind of be taking the lead at some point, and this might be it. Is there a question that I can ask the cards? Anybody? Great question for the cards today. I'm going to ask a question. What is needed for the feminine and masculine right now during the new moon? Happy to receive what the universe gives. Okay, we'll do both. Okay, we'll do one where we ask the question, and then we'll see what the universe brings in to support that. All right, so here we go. What is needed right now for the feminine and the masculine in this new moon, to bring through into the moon, into the new? What are we bringing into the new? Okay, what's this? Oh, interesting. Okay, because I don't have my singing bowl with me, this is what's coming up, and this is an oracle attunement to attune to the deck itself. So the deck wants us to both connect and attune to the deck. to give you an idea, this is what you're tuning into. Excuse me. This is what you're tuning into right here. It's backwards, but it's okay. So you're tuning into these sacred stones. I was actually at this one. It's not as big as a person. It's like about your knees, but it was an ancient ruin that I was connecting with. Oh, this is really good. This is coming in. Yeah, connecting to the ruins of the earth is part of how like we connect the portals and the stargates and all that is happening. So picture this, and I'm gonna let you know what the attunement is. It says, "Come, come, ancient stones, come, ancient ones, positive ancestors, you who were present long before me, and you who will continue after I've gone. I call upon you to activate this oracle to be a vehicle of healing, insight, protection, and grace. I call upon you to bless these cards and forever guide me to connect with the wisdom deep within. May I attune my knowledge to ancient knowledge. May I be held steady by the strength and surrender. May I stay curious and grounded with every step. May I find the courage to walk the ever-deepening way of the ancient stones. May these cards deliver dear messages and reflections to me and all who use them. May these messages and reflections be of the highest and deepest benefit for humanity and the earth. May these cards reveal what's unseen and act as gateways for me and who I am reading for you to connect with the wisdom deep within. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Thank you, Rebecca Campbell, right? Wow, very deep. Wow. Yeah, I gotta say, connecting with Stonehenge when I was just in Glastonbury, connecting with the pyramid. We have a pyramid here. We've got both. We've got the feminine and the masculine happening. The feminine, here's the portal, right? So feel into that, the portal for you. All right, here's the card. Now that we've attuned, because we didn't have music, so it kind of made sense that the deck wanted us to connect with it by tuning up, right? Consciousness in everything. So here we go. Wow, there's a there's a pink card in here. Okay, well, here's a pink card, and it says, "Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires." Look at this. This is from another deck. It's totally in this deck. Isn't that funny? Come to me. A rose waits for no one. A rose doesn't make excuses. A rose blooms for no one but him or herself. Think about nature that we're talking about, the connection between us and nature, the animals. We can take a lot of lessons. The thriving that happens, the strength that happens, the softness that happens, right? Yeah, I'm loving that pink color. Me, a girl who never wanted pink. Come to me. Receive abundance and desires. We have 2 hummingbirds here. We've also got the bee. I have something in my wagon that's from this beautiful artist. All these little bees drinking water from a bird dish. And you can see the actual reflection of the bees. I can turn it upside down or right side up, and it's still the same bees, like crystal clear. You can almost not even tell. A lot of the time I do put it upside down just on purpose, because that's kind of like, kind of reminds me of that movie. There's a movie called Upside Down with, Kirsten Dunst. Great movie. Check it out, guys. It's a love story for sure. Two worlds, trying to find balance, which is like our world. Our world is generally like we are. If you see that movie, it's separated into that which like is the harsh government and those who are not thriving, and then the other world that is completely thriving and sucking it from the other world, or using the workers and the ideas from the other world.